Good evening, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Just give me a second, and I'm just going to tweet out that we're doing this, and then we should be good. And to answer, we already have a chat question already. We're going to be taking on a demo tonight. This is actually something I wanted to do during the holidays. It was basically going to be either Star Mazer or this for Drak Shadow, and I decided, what the hey, let's do this here while we're testing out the new possibility of being able to stream again, now that I have a rig that can do it. So give me a second. Like I said, I'm doing the tweeting and the Facebooks. Just let people know. There we go. Okay. How's everybody doing tonight? There we go, and then let's see if we can just select it all, and then we'll just copy it and move it over to Facebook. Yay! Okay, so I'm so fancy doing this all on my iPad. I feel so great right now, let me tell you. Let's see, I need to actually make this on the page. There we go. Directly on the Facebook page. So, boom. Let's do that. Publish now. Still getting used to how this thing works. Okay. Publish. Did it go up? Did it go up? Yay! Ah, crap. I didn't spell my name right. But alright. That's just the way it goes, I guess. So here we go. Yes, we're going to be taking on a demo. Like I said, when me and Alex were actually trying to prep up all of the games that we were going to do for the holidays, there were two games that I wanted to do. One was Star Mazer because of the whole Alex Thomas Maurer issue, but then also this one, which is a demo of a game that I saw at the Nintendo Switch debut and was immediately interested. And that was Project Octopath Traveler. I think that's actually going to be the name of the game when it actually comes out. But let's go ahead and get it started while people are getting in here. What about soda and chips during gaming? I do VO for a living, so I actually consider that kind of unprofessional. I have water. Does that count? Sorry. See, it looks like they're doing Duke Nukem 3D graphics in Unreal Engine 4. I don't know. I've actually, it's been a while since I played Duke Nukem 3D. At some point, I do need to go play Forever, just for the hell of it, just to say that I have. So here we go. This is the next big project from Tokyo RPG Factory, and I've been excited with them ever since they kind of debuted with I Am Setsuna, and therefore I'm really excited to take on this demo. I've literally waited until this particular moment. It's like, what the hell? Let's do it. And yes, it's in Unreal Engine 4, but I just love the way that they set it all up. No, I don't know what you're knowing, Anthony, so here we go. Holy moly, that's actually kind of loud in my headset. I might need to do this. Maybe along with Daikatana. Anthony, I've never had the desire. Be right back. Hopefully that didn't turn it down for you guys. And if there are any problems with the video or audio, let me know. Don't play Duke Nukem forever. Why not? I'm at least interested to say I have and done all that. But I mean, Anthony, you and I have kind of played together, so I mean, I'm the guy who wants to finish Mass Effect 3s just to see the original ending. So I gotta at least see it. Already, this game looks amazing. We're gonna wait like another couple of minutes before we get all this stuff started. Okay, there we go. It's like Stardew Valley in the background. Yeah, no, I agree on that. So we'll get started proper in 8:05. They say to 5 minutes. So probably absolutely silence. Can't hardly hear me over the audio. Let me fix that. It's a demo, yes. It's a demo of a game that is supposed to come out this year. Majorly hyped during the Nintendo Switch launch event. So, or not the launch, but the pre-launch event where they actually announced the release date. You're right. So I have turned down the volume. So is that better? Sorry, pardon our dust. We're just trying to get all the stuff worked out. So you guys can hear me over the audio. If not, I can go and turn it down. So. Well, that's what I did. Oh, you want me to turn it down a little bit more? Sure. Give me a second. Bear with me. Okay, it's down about 75%, so if that's not enough, then I don't want to mute it entirely, but we could do that. Crap. There we go. See, I could check the audio myself, but then I would be, you'd get a little bit of an echo off the iPad, so. All right, very cool, much better. Oh, I'm excited. So we'll wait a couple of minutes more, and then we'll get started. Want to make sure that there are no other issues before we get started with the stream, as well as getting everybody here who can get here. I wanted to actually start the stream up a little bit earlier, but it didn't work out. Yeah, everything I saw about this, honestly, like, blew my mind. It was... I don't know any other way to explain it other than this is outside the box. This was outside of normal or norms within 2D or even, like, early 2.5D. RPGs. So at that point, I'm like, holy crap, this is amazing, and I can't wait to see what Tokyo RPG Factory does with this and what the final product is going to look like. So I'm going to warn people in advance. I'm actually going to have the iPad kind of off to the side so that I can read you guys' chat, but at the same time play the game. So hopefully that'll work, but for those who are just merely joining us, welcome to the Return of Drak Let's Play Live. This isn't necessarily going to be like a weekly or a daily return. It's not like I'm becoming dedicated Twitch streamer. But it's one of those things where enough people have asked for this feature on the channel to return. And in 2018, I think we can provide. Now that we actually have a rig and a setup that can probably make it work. So we're going to do it. And tonight you guys get a special treat. So when me and Alex, or the Shadow Blazer for Drak and Shadow, were figuring out games that we wanted to play for you guys for the holidays, I had two on my mind. One was Star Mazer, which eventually was the one that I picked, but this was also another one that I was thinking about doing. And since we can make Star Mazer work, I did that there, and I said, you know what? I'm an RPG channel. Let's go nuts. Let's actually try this out. Let's hope it's more interesting than ARMS and Mario Kart Deluxe. I have a feeling it will be, so don't worry too much about this. Now, I already know one particular thing on this demo. Aside from that, I'm blind. And that is, so if you start up a brand new game, there's a reason it's called the Octopath Traveler. You actually can take on the paths of 8 different protagonists. Not all of them are available in the demo, but you'll go through their stories, kind of like other RPGs, like Suikoden did this, where you go through the various protagonists, and then I'm guessing that they will meet, and you'll be able to team up together. So the ones that are available, as you can see, some of them are shadowed off. The ones you can actually play are Primrose. So she's a dancer, and she lives in the Sunlands. Your name is Primrose, and you are a dancer. You ply your trade in the pleasure district of the town of Sunshade, shrouded forever in darkness. But in truth, you are the highborn daughter of the once proud House Azelhart? I think is how you're supposed to say it. An identity you concealed from all. 3 men bearing the mark of the crow. They took my father. 3 men bearing the mark of the crow. They took my father from me, but you will have your revenge. Okay, so you can have that, or you can have Olberic. Olberic, I think is how you're supposed to say it. Your name is Olberic, and you are a warrior. You were a once proud knight until you lost king and kingdom in a bloody coup. Today you serve as a master-at-arms for a small mountain village. To what end do I swing my blade? The question tortured you night after restless night. Then one day you overhear a name from your past, giving you a new purpose. That is actually really cool. I like Olberic right now. Now, The rest are unfortunately unavailable because it's a demo, not the final game. And I don't even think the stories go too long, so we'll probably be able to get through this tonight, just for the heck of it. And maybe we'll either pick up another game or we will do a little bit of Q&A for you guys. But for the heck of it, I'm going to let you guys decide which character we actually take on. Should we take on Ulbrich or should we take on Primrose? I'm fine with doing... We could probably do both tonight. I don't know how long the demo lasts, but we could probably do them both. So I'm just going to go ahead and let the chat kind of catch up to me. And we'll see what you guys want to do. I'm on the side of Ulbrich. I'm not big on dancers or anything like that, but I love me some warriors. So, like, I'm on Team Ulbrich, but if you guys want to do Primrose, we can do that too. Pixel art exotic dancer, eh? Yes! Yes, in fact, she is. Be awesome. Yeah, it's a tad laggy, but unfortunately we can't. I'm officially nulling out the Shadow Blazers vote because he always picks the female protagonists. Ah, dang it, Robin. There's a little bit of a lag in the stream. Unfortunately, I can't necessarily get rid of that right off the bat. We'll work on that later on. Ah, dang it. Okay, we're getting the vote for Primrose. I want to play Ulbrich. Nobody's on my side. Okay, let's do Primrose. So here we go. Begin your adventure as Primrose. Yes. I don't want to count the Shadow Blazers vote, but even when the blade is held at your heart, faith will be your shield. Words of House Azelhart. I think it's Azelhart or Azelhart. I'm sure. I want to make sure that this isn't catching anything. Okay. "10 years ago.
Funny how it works, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, it's voiced! Yes! I was really worried it wasn't going to be. It's voiced. Yeah, baby.
Everything that happens in this world falls into one of two neat little categories. Things one are off knowing, and things ones are off not.
Okay, I can already tell you, at least with the demo, the audio needs to turn, or the vocal audio needs to be turned up just a little bit so that it can be heard. Okay.
Jeffrey Azelhart, I'm afraid you've been poking your nose into the ladder.
I have it done as my convictions bade me do. I have no regrets.
I thought you might do something like that. You're making this life easy.
So basically, we're gonna have a Sean Bean moment, Sean Bean Game of Thrones moment. Let's just be honest, it's a Sean Bean moment. Everyone, don't trust the Lannisters!
Make sure he's dead. Leave this place before we're seen.
It's done.
Here we go.
Huh.
I will never forget. 3 men, each marked with the sign of the crow. One on his left arm. One on his right. And the last on neck.
This is Octopath Traveler, Shadow Blazer.
3 men. Foul scavengers, just like the bird whose blood they bear. They took my father from me.
Okay.
And I will never forget.
I'm sure you never will, Primrose. And that's why you dance for a living, to dance your sorrows away.
Always the same.
Okay.
I wish I had confidence, Primrose. I couldn't imagine not minutes before my cue.
Huh, okay.
How nice it must be to be the master's favorite. Fine. Go on and keep airs. Act as though you're better than the rest of us.
It doesn't change the fact that you're just another dance in the sands, Primrose. Nothing but a kept woman, here to flatter the dignity of men who pay for privilege.
I suppose you're right.
Shh, enough chatter. Mr. Helganish is coming.
Do I keep you women to titter in the shadows? My customers are waiting for their entertainment. Their entertainment? Opening act should be on that stage already. Now, get out there and earn your keep.
Okay. So, yeah. It's a hard knock life for Prim. It's a hard knock life.
Phrase. But not you, Primrose. You are the only one I can rely on.
You flatter me, Master.
Hardly. Why, this tavern's custom has increased tenfold since you danced on our stage. But do not go forgetting yourself.
This is getting creepy.
And I will be forever grateful for that, Master.
You were an ignorant girl when I picked you up. Completely useless. I've taught you everything you know.
Okay, we get it. Give me gameplay, dang it.
What happened to your sweet little smile?
I don't think there's gonna be a lot of
Put
deep
some
characterization
roof
for
over
him.
your head
Nah, not at all.
and food on a plate. Who bought the jewels that adorn your pretty neck?
I'm sorry, did you say your name was Java and my name's Leia?
Who made you the most sought-after dancer in this dusty old town? It was me. All me. You own the kitten. And I'll see that pays.
See, all this dialogue just makes you, like, long for the satisfaction of when he's gonna get killed. And it's like, well, is Prim gonna be the one to kill him? Or maybe the true enemy will show up and kill him. Either way, Dick will be dead.
Yes, Master.
Good then. Hers meet me, and I may give you a treat. Don't dally when you're done with your show. I will be waiting in my chamber. I'll have you purr for me some more.
Rose, it's your cue.
Oh, is it now? Is it?
I'm coming.
Put your face back on now, kitty.
So Helganish taught her everything about exotic dancing. I don't want to think of him as a pole dancer. And yet, you did when you brought that up. And for that, Anthony, you're in timeout. You're in timeout for bringing that up. It's a video game, but the storyline is weak. It's the beginning. I'll give it some. I'll give it some credit, at least for a little while.
Yes, Master.
And again, it's a demo, which means it's completely controlled. We don't even know if this is how it will start. Tavern lies at the end of the central road, just past the bazaar. I mustn't dally any longer. Okay, so eventually it does actually stop talking. Okay, so now we can actually explore the world. Oh my gosh, I love the design of how things are made. This is such an awesome thing to see. It's one of those things where it almost feels like this should have been the logical progression of 2D RPGs. And because 3D came in, and it came in so abruptly, we never got to take this step. We instead had to skip like the next 3 steps in the stairs. just so that we could move up to 3D. And that's kind of disappointing because we're having a lot of really awesome 2.5D RPGs coming out with I Am Setsuna as an example, that I'm glad that we're able to do stories like this and maybe even go a little bit darker than Final Fantasy, or than Square Enix normally does. Final Fantasy can be dark at times, but it's not horribly dark. So let's explore a little bit. So we got an armorer. Okay, so this is kind of similar to Bravely Default, where, well, no, Bravely Default had a counter. Like, you actually had to go into the store. I'm trying to think of an RPG that didn't do that right off the top of my head. I don't... Did I Am Set... No, I Am Setsuna let you go in. Okay, that's kind of cool. And like I said, it's a demo, so it's highly controlled. We don't even know if this is actually how Primrose's story will start in the final game. It's very much decided as you need to see all of this stuff to get you hyped. So, alrighty. The design of the town is awesome. Oh, I didn't even notice that. That's cool! So I was wondering how foreground and background were going to work on this. Basically, the foreground just kind of disappears as you go along. That's pretty cool. I have no idea what you mean, Shadow Blazer. I Am Setsuna. Why do you need more armor than what you're wearing? It's plus 10 to distraction. Shut up! It's great armor, okay? Let's go ahead and... so this is the inn, so you could rest here. I don't see a price, but okay. Provisioner, so this would be the item salesman, I'm guessing? Yeah. Healing Grape, Inspiring Plum, and Olive of Life. Okay. The other thing, too, since it's a demo, take a lot of this stuff to be at face value. Like, it could be changed. Like, some people could be pissed off about it.
Well met.
Care to save a record of what you've done? Okay, so this is like Bravely Default, where you have a person, or Final Fantasy IX. I've never been down there myself, but I hear the passage just past here leads out somewhere in the sands. Okay, so come up here. Also, chest placement might change. Can I run? I can. Okay, so you can augment it. That's pretty cool. So we went this way. Not really anywhere to go there. It's a tilt shift effect like the one you're used to make a photo. Oh, yeah. That is correct. No, my business in this town is not yet done. Oh. Well, there's only one place we can go. That would be the palace, I guess.
There you are.
This way, Primrose. Get a move on. So some of them don't even actually do all their dialogue. They just have kind of a generic line to throw. So I guess we gotta follow him in here.
There you are.
Kept us waiting long enough, Primrose.
Forgive me.
Oh, even she gets a general one. I was fixing my hair. Of course you were. Belly dancer armor is the best armor. Yes, in fact. No leaving the town, slave. It better have been worth it. You're our best chance of getting to eat tonight. And the customers have been waiting.
I am ready.
Let's show begin. It's her! Oh, looks like it's a cutscene, so I don't get control over it. Watch over me, Father. That day I swore revenge against the men who took you from me. The three marked by the crow. I left home far behind following their trail. That trail has led me here. I heard one of them often passes through here on his travels. It was the smallest scrap of hope, but it was all I had. Until I find him, there is no disgrace I will not endure. Let's see. Losing my honor is nothing compared to the pain of losing you, Father. I will not stop until I find the three and see justice served. And until I have my revenge, I will dance. So, it's not even all of that situation. It's a revenge story. I think I'm in love. Of course you do. Wait, was that the same guy who was like, "Can we please eat now?" I'm in love with the fact that I can eat. How about a private showdown? Yeah, no. You're all too kind and too handsome, I might add. Ooh, okay, there you go. Yeah, it was the same guy. Not Brad Primrose, not bad. Well, thank you. Look at your sandals. Seems you've gone and broken a strap. Go back through the dormitory and fetch yourself another pair.
Yes.
Most happily. Okay, so that was kind of their loophole to not have to do any like lasting dialogue for a lot of cutscenes. They just said, no, we'll do these generalized lines and they'll work. I'm kind of okay with that and kind of not. Way too corny, yes. Well, the Square Enix, they know how to do corny. Alright, so I think you said go to the dormitory, yeah. Here we go.
Hey!
Papa, I'm going to be in a play! Are you playing the tree? I will be the princess, of course you will, and everyone will look at me. You'll come and watch too, won't you?
Yes.
Of course, my dear.
Oh, thank you.
Many thanks, my lord. How was that? Why aren't you dancing? That was actually a really good question. Why didn't she dance? I expected, like, sprite dancing. And guess what, Papa? When I grow up, I'm going to be a beautiful dancing girl, the star on the stage. Dancing girl? That is a dream best forgotten. What? Why? that was out of nowhere. What? Daddy, please. Helena, my dear, you want to grow up to be a fine lady, yes? Like the princess you will play? Then it would be better not to say such things. Not in this town. What? What you talking about, Willis? But what's wrong with dancing? It's so much fun. Oh, look at her. She's beautiful. It was too expensive to do the mocap. Yes, it was. Hello, child. There you go.
Come now.
Come now, Helena, this way. Come now. I'll tuck you into bed at the end. Papa has business to attend to this night. Oh, don't tell me he's like our John. Don't tell me he's the guy. Is he our John? Oh, no. And back we are. Thorn? Oh, someone fetch a handkerchief. Primrose seems to be bleeding, the poor dear. Oh, seriously? Perhaps she got a blister. She's always dancing oh so passionately. You stuck a thorn so that she'd sit on it? You alright, Prim?
Yes.
I'm fine. It's nothing I haven't dealt with before.
Hey.
Don't you think that's enough already? Do you take such pleasure in others' pain? They're mean girls. Of course they do. We're nothing but the master's playthings, all of us. Oh, and I'm trying to think how... Yusufa? Yusufa? I think is how you're supposed to say that name. Uh-oh, what's this about dancing? Hey, Brinton. The star of BPV Gaming. And we all know what happens to the girls who displease him, or have you forgotten? Beaten half to death and tossed in the gutter, left for dead, sick and starving.
That.
We all know well enough where we stand. We know what he can do to us.
Hey.
Then why did you pull off the whole... If you know the situation that you're in, why do you pick on one other? Why torment one of your... Exactly!
Many thanks.
Thank you, Yusufa, but there's no need for you to make foes on my behalf. Prim. See, I will admit that, oh, crap, what was her name? Because Prim is making me think of Hunger Games. Katniss. If her name was Katniss, I would just be like, oh man, the jokes I can make right now.
You.
Oh, he doesn't have any more voice. Maybe it's because they don't have a lot of the voiceover just yet.
What are you doing yelling back here? Sheath your claws. It's time for work. Or do you think money flows into my coffers by itself? Get out there and collect your tips. Not you, Primrose. You stay.
Oh no. Did they have the cojones to actually do a scene?
What was that? What was that sorry show you gave today? I know you could have at least shown twice more ankle.
Sorry,
I
leg.
think not. Do you think I'm blind? One glance was all I needed to know your mind was not where it ought to be. It was on unicorns and puppies. I can see every thought in that pretty, empty little head of yours, and they were not of dancing tonight. They were of monologuing.
If I'm getting too loud, let me know, guys.
You haven't forgotten your debts now, have you? You haven't forgotten who owns you? You know the fate that awaits you if you dare defy me, don't you, kitten? I'm warning you because I care, Primrose. I wouldn't want to see anything untoward happen to my shining star.
I'm sure. Jeez.
Forgive me.
I'm sorry, Master. Forgive me. I was simply remembering the first day I came here to you.
Oh, were you now?
Not a day, not a moment passes when I am not thankful for all you have given me. Pray forgive my lack of focus today, Master. It will not happen again.
Oh, my dear, dear Primrose. Oh! I, too, often think back on the day you came to my door.
I'm kind of doing that, yeah. Helgadish sounds like Gollum.
Just imagining the sight of you dancing for me as sweet and innocent as you were, it tickled me so. And you met my every expectation. You have been my best investment.
Yeah, I'm sure she's just an investment to you.
I'll have you purr for me some more.
Ah, jeez. Oh. That's such a creepy line.
But tonight you have displeased me, and for this you must atone. The crowd is looking thin tonight out on the streets with you, and bring us some custom. Custom with coin enough to cover a week's expenses. If you can do that, I may still go easy on you. At least, relatively so, kitten.
Yes.
You are kind, Master. For all the people who are getting creeped out by this, you brought this on yourselves. Bravo, Prim. That was a performance for the ages. How do you do it? I want to vomit every time I have to call him Master. Don't you understand? I have shining female protagonist powers. I will get to kill him later. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be out collecting tips?
Are you alright?
I was worried about you. How's your foot? What? Here, use this. Oh, so she didn't sit on it. It was just on. It was in her foot. A handkerchief? Be careful out there, okay? Okay. It's time for us to shuffle out our booty to the man. Each of your 8 heroes can interact with the world in a unique way to forge their own path. So the dancer Primrose can allure townspeople and lead them to various locations. The other hero of this demo, the warrior Ulbrich, can challenge townspeople to a duel. Huh, interesting. Okay. I like that idea. So they're all unique in their own way. So what happens if I... So, allure. Even my charms will not work against this one. For he is a shopkeep. Well, time to put on a different kind of show. This one looks to be the likely sort. Uh-oh.
Excuse me.
Lovely evening, isn't it, my lord? Mayhap you'd care to share it with me?
I'm afraid not.
Tempting offer, but I travel on business. I must depart early on the morrow. It must be a fascinating sort of business that you do. Perhaps you could tell me more over a drink? I'd love to get to know you better. Guess every RPG starts by killing rats. Yeah, pretty much. I am most afraid. I cannot.
Excuse me.
I dance at the tavern just down the street. I'd be happy to put on a show just for you. Well, maybe we'll get to see a dance after all. I don't know. Oh, my bad. Wrong one. Okay, so this is the menu. Already you can tell, like, there's a bunch of stuff that's not available. So there you go. Allure. Come now, don't you want to see me dance? So, chance of success, 100%. Try to allure this individual. Your reputation in town will suffer if you fail. Interesting. Okay. So let's do that.
Excuse me.
Admit it now. Wouldn't you care to spend a little more time with me?
Aha!
Oh my, I can't resist such beauty. Pray, come hither. Okay, so I guess now I can just take him to the club. Or actually, yeah, the club was this way. I'm sorry, I keep on thinking this is a palace. And it's not. She used the blue conversation line from Mass Effect. She's Paragon all the way, baby. There we go. So now I've got more people watching my show. Yes, the one's pockets look sufficiently deep. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Helgadish.
That's good work, kitten. You will be treated well tonight.
Many thanks.
You honor me, master.
The seats are starting to fill. See that not a single cup goes empty.
Yes.
As you wish, master. Okay, so and we don't even do that. I have a feeling that will be like a mini game in the actual game. Good evening, gentlemen. Primrose, you're looking more and more lovely each time I see you. It's been a while since we last enjoyed your company. Will you be with us long this evening? As long as you'll have me, my dear. Is that so? I'll have to give it some thought then. All right. I'll see you again later. And if that's all, I'll be taking my leave. Oh, okay, I think that's the guy. Could it be? Yeah, he's all hooded. There, on his left arm. The trauma, it's beginning again. Now, I must brood and talk about my backstory.
I will never forget.
The Mark of the Crow. Time for a Diner Dash minigame, exactly. How long have I waited for this day? Finally, you appear before me. This night, at long last, justice will be served. Okay, so do I just go up to him right off the bat? Or no? It won't even let me move. No! I can't let him get away.
You, and where do you think you're going?
Ooh.
So curious about that man, are you? Was it love at first sight, kitten?
Master.
I think you wouldn't think of abandoning the stage and your customers before the night is through, now would you? Back to work, Primrose. I trust I don't need to repeat myself.
Face back on now, kitty.
Oh, hi. There you go.
You do remember what happens to the wicked little kittens who cross me, don't you?
Dang it. Okay, so maybe this is a choice. This is all I have. I may never get another chance like this again.
Are you alright?
Prim, what's the matter? It's not like you look all flustered. It's not like you to look all flustered like this. You don't need to tell me. For you to risk angering the master like that, it must be something important. Leave it to me. I'll keep his eyes busy. You slip out the back door on the upper floor. Okay. Cool. So Yusufa is going to help us out. Awesome. Yusufa, you are a pal. You should get involved. You put yourself at risk. Look, Prim, maybe you don't tell me what you're thinking.
Come on!
But that doesn't matter to me. I'm on your side and always will be. Can I call you Senpai? She's starting to get that creepy to me. On my side? When the other girls would pick on me and tell me to know my place, you were always the one who stood by me. Aww. You never say much. You've always been so distant, aloof even. But I know you just don't, want to burden others with your troubles. Okay, there you go. Sorry, sometimes the text is a little small. I know you better than you think, Prim. And I know that deep down, you have a good heart. A good heart? With murder on the mind. Yusufa. Thank you. Always a woman with a few words. I wouldn't have it any other way. Oh no, this is a... Oh, she's got a crush on her. Oh man, okay. Yeah, you supposed to stop talking and let me go kill someone, especially now. This is an Anzamaga Daio situation now. Crap. If I could find a knife in my outfit. I'm sure there's a knife somewhere. I just don't know if we want to know where it is. Because then we have to ask the question, where has that knife been? You will bring the woman I need, or the women I need, won't you now? Oh, there you go. That's a reveal. Competent help is hard to come by these days. Whatever is a man to do.
Yeah, I can assure you, my lord, I'm doing all that I can.
Helganish. We are friends, are we not? Friends take care of one another, yes. They do not disappoint each other.
But of course.
I will do everything in my power.
I saw a fine dancing girl in the tavern. I would rather like such a girl for my own. So this is as I thought. Helganish knows him. Bring the women to the place marked on this map, and Helganish, try not to keep me waiting. Uh-oh.
But of course.
but of course, my lord.
That map. Ah. Yay! So we all knew he was a scumbag. Now it's officially confirmed. So you never know. So saving your progress. You never know when danger might strike, so be sure to save often. I have a feeling that's going to be a big thing, especially with this kind of a story. See, there's something you should know. I am not left-handed. Yes, exactly. Even though I bear the mark of the crow on my left hand, I am not left-handed. So seek out travelers in town, overworld areas, and dungeons to save your game. So I already know it's this guy.
Well met.
Here to save a record of what you've done? Yes. Yay. Now, I believe this is Switch exclusive, so at that point, if you want it, you gotta have Nintendo Switch. Just throwing that out there, and I guess we'll go down to the Sunshade Catacombs now that we know we're... Oh, and he was even in here, too. Okay. So, now this makes me wonder, there's been a lot of revelations in RPGs since the advent of Bravely Default. So I wonder if we're going to get some interesting features in this game of, like, raising and lowering difficulty, raising and lowering encounter rates, and being able to play how you want to play. Oh, there we go. Ooh, okay, so basics of Battle 1, exploiting the weakness. Exploit your foe's weakness to turn the tide of battle in your favor. So attack your foe's weak point to lower their shield points. Reduce shield points to 0 to break your foe. The Dancer Primrose is proficient with both daggers and darkness-based attacks. Use the ability Moonlight Waltz to deal dark damage against susceptible foes. Something tells me that as a dancer, she's going to be like a status ailment character.
I am ready.
Okay, so just for the heck of it, let's try this out. So Moonlight Waltz. Now they do start us off at a fairly competent amount of stats. So Moonlight Waltz, let's just do this on a roller beetle. Boom, break. That did actually a lot. Princess Bride reference, yes, exactly. Boost mode. Enter boost mode to augment your powers and wreak havoc on your foes. Break your foes to drastically reduce their defense. Press the R button to enter boost mode. And the potency of your attacks and abilities will surge. Boost points accumulate at the rate of 1 per turn. So yeah, they're brave points. You can spend up to 3 BP to boost your character to 3 levels of power. So it sounds to me like you just boost the power of the attack, not necessarily like with Bravely Default where you get multiple attacks out of it. So, okay. I like that. So boost. Oh, is it not gonna let me? There we go. Boost. So, oh, never mind. Attack times 2. So let's try it out. Very cool. Wow, this is actually a lot like Bravely Default. I'm kind of surprised by it. He should have gone back to the tavern and let Helgadish order to see the left-handed man. Yeah, probably, but nah, never mind. We've already had enough of Helgadish, so I'm okay with this. Okay, so he's weak. You know what? It actually did a lot of damage, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it again. Boom, and he's gone. Oh, I love that fade.
I'm ready.
Okay. Now, here's the question that I have. Is this going to be the same as Bravely Default where you can cap at a certain amount of actions? Because I think Bravely Default lets you go up as high as 3 or 4. I think it's 3. So let's try that really quick. Moonlight Waltz. Now that we know that this works.
I'm ready.
And then boost? No, it only lets you do it twice. So let's do a powered up level 2 Moonlight Waltz. 384, there you go. Oh yeah, level up. Okay. I can already tell you guys I am hooked on this game. I cannot wait for it to come out. Actually, let me know in the chat, like, what do you guys think of the game so far? You guys have been able to see kind of my reactions on the matter. I know the things are a little delayed, but I would love to hear what you guys think. Jewel of Strength. Alright. I think it said that she used daggers. Oh, here's another save. Oh, and I'm already running. Okay.
May I have this dance?
Oh, and you do reset. That's interesting. I have a feeling that that will not be the way it goes outside the demo, but Moonlight Waltz. Break 100.
I'm ready.
Let's see. We're just gonna, since I know that the SP will reset, we'll just play it safe.
I'm ready.
Okay, so boost it, and then Moonlight Waltz, and we'll just annihilate this guy. Yeah, there we go. Of course, she's a rogue. Yep. Not quite a rogue. I know it's a demo, but it's dull. Really, Robin? It's not catching your attention. This is one of those things where I think eventually it will be a much better story once we get the finished product. Unfortunately, in a demo, they do tend to hide a lot of the story stuff. Who knows? Maybe it'll get spiced up later on. Let's play Salmon Run instead. I have no idea what Salmon Run is, so... Oh, Assassin Bug. Now there's some rogues. That is not gonna work on them. Oh, and I didn't even notice. So you've got the attack order up top. And so you can see, like, this is the way that round will work, and then that's the next round. Awesome. Okay. So we've got Moonlight Ode. Lion Dance, increase the potency of an ally's physical strength 3 turns. Peacock Strut increases the potency of an ally's elemental attack for 3 turns. And then we have the dark attacks. For the heck of it, I'm just going to do Moonlight Waltz again. Ow. Okay, so let's boost. And maybe we'll just do a basic attack to see how well that works. There you go, that's a break.
I'm ready.
I don't know. That Moonlight Waltz was doing a lot more. Okay, there we go. Ooh, item. Let's use a healing grade.
How about this?
250, we're back. Okay. Tell you what, let's boost it. And let's see how an empowered Moonlight Waltz does. 220, that's not bad. Ow. Okay, I gotta be careful. Break.
I'm ready.
There we go.
Show us.
Oh, is it a... Oh, my bad. It's a Splatoon reference. Okay. I don't know. It almost sounds like sacrilege to say this, but Splatoon 2 did not necessarily catch my eye this year. It felt like too much of a repeat. I know, sacrilege to say that, but you know. Okay, so we have a bat now. Okay, so it's weak against physical attacks. And that's how you break it. I do like the fact that they do encourage you to do the break first so that you can get the added damage. Let's see Drak dance around the room. No, that's not happening. I have too much respect for you guys to do that. Maybe that's a Japanese thing. Random battles a lot of times. Yeah, it's definitely something you gotta get used to.
I'm ready.
Alright, just for the heck of it, I want to try Moonlight Waltz on this. No, it did not work. Ow!
I'm ready.
Double attack, so we can break him.
I'm ready.
Oh, I've not been utilizing this properly at all. Boom, boom! Break him. Now that he's broken, how does Moonlight Waltz do? Okay, that was kind of difficult. I like that. Yay, level 4. Level 4. Okay, since I have a feeling something big is going to happen if he's right here. Shall I record your progress? Yes. A lot of similarities right now to Bravely Default, and I love it. I love Bravely Default. Bravo bikinis all the way. Ooh.
He's going to get away. I won't let that happen.
And where might you be off to, kid?
Okay, we're back to creepy again. Ooh.
Master Helganish, whatever are you doing here this hour?
Funny you'd ask. A worthless little string, this one. But she was kind enough to help me catch a rat.
Yusufa!
I'm sorry.
She was quite intent on keeping her mouth shut, but my boys helped her get it open. It seems I was too lenient with the girl. I won't make that mistake again.
Oh! Yusa!
Well, anybody who didn't guess that, stand on your head. Let's see, it just seems to be like Minecraft. And I'm gonna disagree with you on that, Robin. There's a difference.
Brim, I've never heard you shout so.
What? This is no time to...
My senpai likes me.
Hey, Brim, where aren't we?
What?
I was sold to this place as a child. Everyone was so cruel, so miserable. I thought I'd never make any friends. I was lonely, having no one.
So time for revenge on the crows and Helganish. Dialogue first, and then we'll get into the revenge.
But you were dead. Always stand tall. Proud. No matter how hard it takes.
Okay, I get that this is supposed to be a sad moment, but you are Shatnering it up right now.
Looking at you gave me strength.
Lucifer.
Tell Brim. Were we friends?
Were you my senpai?
Yes, Lucifer. You were my friend.
I'm kind of there with you, Anthony.
Alone.
Is it fully over? I must say, her last performance had some life.
Oh, did it now?
If she'd shown that sort of potential earlier, I might have kept her on longer.
I know this is a wrestling term and people will get mad that I bring it up, but heel turn confirmed.
Enough.
What was that?
Face turn confirmed.
I have danced enough for you. This was the last night that I belonged to you.
Oh, was it now? So some doom turn in that pretty little head of yours. Here I thought it a waste as empty as the desert.
I saw you for the foul swine you are the first time I laid eyes on you.
You would take that tone with me?
She's turned on you. Of course she will.
You're nothing but a squid whore! You would have died on the street up for me!
Wow. That's like SJW on Twitter worthy. That's kind of... I expected more, guys. I expected more from Helganish. I don't know why I did.
You have given me nothing. I have always danced on my own feet. I have always chosen where to step.
Who do you think you're speaking to, whore?
All these years. The jeers, the dishonor, I endured it all.
So having killed 3 beetles, you're now ready to kill 4 guards? I know, right? I think there's some progression missing here.
All for this day. The day that man before me. I need your stage no longer. I dance for myself now.
I dance for freedom!
You forget yourself, little... But I understand. This is just your little show, yes? You wanted to see your master frown. Fine. Very well. You've had your fun. That knife of yours belongs to me. Put it where it belongs. And if you please me to my satisfaction, I overlook your impertinence.
Go ahead, unzip your pants. See how well that works for you.
Master, go pleasure yourself.
Okay. That actually was dialogue I did not expect. I expected something more long-winded.
Wrong answer. You know what I do with cats bite, don't you? I put them down. Just like that one. It's a shame, Primrose. You were always my favorite.
Were you now?
What a waste. Yes, a terrible, terrible shame.
The only aim is that I could
this game just got teen for teen. I know, right? Okay, so it's not. Oh wow. Okay, so 4 guards suddenly became 2, and wow, Helganish. They brought the chair out for you? Honestly? Okay. Well, let's mess around with these guys a little bit and see what their weaknesses are. Okay, so that weakness worked. Ow.
I am ready.
Let's break it so that then we can Impressive Shadow. Ow.
I am ready.
Bam, bam. That did not do what I hoped it would. Oh no, 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 no. Oh crap. Okay, that was close. So, Healing Grave. That could have easily gone badly. Okay, so now, like, I could probably just shatter them and then... Boom, break. Oh no, I got double slapped. It was super effective. I thought she'd hide and the next section would be a stealth section or something. That actually is a good concept. I wonder if that was something in the cards. That seriously didn't kill him? Wow, okay. Well, he's prepping for something, so... Ooh. Ah, I did not even notice that. Fire damage to all enemies. There we go. So stun him again. And now we know that the darkness works on him. Okay, abilities. Moonlight Waltz on the guard. There we go. We killed at least one. Ow. Oh, wow. Literally 2. Okay, this is my last healing grave, so gotta make it count.
I am ready.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use this Fire Soul Stone and see how much damage it actually will do. That's a lot of damage, actually. Wished I'd been using that the entire time.
I am ready.
Okay, so now that we know how to kill this guy, boom, boom. Break him. Know your place. But I don't want to know my place. Let's do an empowered one so we can start off the field. Double slap. It was super effective. I'm going to assume that darkness probably works on him. Moonlight Waltz. No, it didn't. Well, that sucks. Okay, that's the one. Oppressive Shadow, and I'm dead. Dang it. That is one incredible grave, yeah. So, okay, now that we know how that works. Cool. So, resume from the last save point. Okay. I'm probably just going to skip the cutscene, everybody, so I hope that that's not going to be bothersome to you, but yeah, I'm not looking forward to going through that again.
He's going to get away.
Can I skip? Okay.
Where?
No! Why did they show 4 guards if they're going to only have 2 fight you? 2 guards would have made much more sense, right?
She was quite intense.
No!
No, no button that can skip.
What?
Where?
Robin, you're asking for, like, Doom or Quake 2016?
But, oh wait.
I don't own Doom. And, frankly, don't take this the wrong way, but I don't plan on owning Doom again.
Is it?
I'll just answer questions while I'm making my way through this dang cutscene.
I have this.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
You have all the G. All I need.
Your penalty for dying is having to hear Yusufa die again. Yeah, exactly.
You want?
I'll admit the music's pretty good, though. I'm okay with it.
I would.
Music, I mean, not having to go through the cutscene again.
You know.
I'm mad. You told me to go pleasure myself. Here we go.
Time for the main event.
So, let's go ahead and just play this a little bit more strategically. And we're gonna go nuts now. So, now that we know how to shatter these guys, we're gonna shatter them quicker. Ah! Oh no! What on earth will we do? Moonlight Waltz. Just kill him. There we go. Bye-bye. Ow! Go ahead and do this. Oppressive Shadow! Oh no! So now that I know how to take you out, boom, so you're gonna be stunned, which takes you out of the rotation. And then
I'm ready.
Moonlight Waltz. So a Wine Blast does twice the damage that swords do. Yeah. Almost looked like that, didn't it? Okay, so we're gonna have to do this with 2 turns. Know your place. Oh no, crap! I wasn't paying attention. Damn it! Ah! Oh no. Okay. Well, I guess I gotta make my way through it. So that'll teach me. I need to be paying it more attention. I'm trying to have good conversations with you guys, and that happens. No, screw you.
And
Okay.
What?
I think we'll probably go another hour, and then I think we'll be good for the night. I don't want to go too late,
she.
because I still got to get up early in the morning. No, not Yusufa again! I know, right? I hate to say this, guys, but I might have to ignore the chat when I'm fighting the bout, just to burn through it quicker.
But, oh wait.
Tell me, Prim,
Yes, you.
why couldn't you have been named Katniss so that I could make Hunger Games jokes?
Is it?
No!
I have this. Nice.
This is definitely a demo, and they have not allowed for a skip button. That's definitely something I would say in the demo, please, or in the actual game. Please fix it. Holy moly, that's a lot of words. Make my way through. Just let me skip all the way to the battle. Go pleasure yourself.
You know.
How did they fight? Did Helganish climb down? Did Primrose climb up?
Yeah.
Ours is not to question why. It's RPG logic. Okay, here we go.
I am ready.
So let's play this proper. Fire Soul Stone. I will admit, I do like the Helganish sprite. That looks pretty nasty. Okay, cut him out of the equation. We'll kill him off in the next turn.
I am ready.
Down one. Why is Helganish so much more dangerous than guards? Probably just because he's a boss. I would not be surprised if he's like the last thing that we get to see in the Primrose demo. Boom. Oh no.
I am ready.
Is that the guard? Oppressive shadows.
I am ready.
There we go. It's trembling with anger. So this is a big one. I'm gonna try and defend really quick and see what that does. Know your place. 63, so it does nuke you pretty hard. Even while defending. That's a shadow. Okay. Shadow again. There we go, break. Hello, Forlorn Hope! I just barely noticed that you got here. Moonlight Waltz. Let's see what this does. 542, that's actually not too much damage to him.
I am ready.
Double slap. Just getting stunned. Boom! Now I'm doing good. Moonlight Waltz. Another 500 to him. Oh, he's still not dead. Oppressive Shadow. Okay, this time around I've actually got to heal. And this is going to be my last one, I think. Yeah, that's my last grape. Boom! Oh no, he's trembling with anger.
I'm ready.
We're going to defend. Oh crap, I could have actually stunned him. And that would have worked. There we go. So now he's stunned. Moonlight Waltz. Yeah, there's a little bit of lag. Unfortunately, it's just kind of my setup. Okay. Slap. Get him knocked out. Moonlight Waltz. Another 500. He's trembling with anger. Okay, so now I know that I can do this. Stun him. And go nuts. I can't heal anymore. That's the problem here. So it's either now or nothing. I gotta kill him now. Moonlight Waltz. Oh, he's still not dead. Ah. Broke him again. We have not tried any of the other characters yet. If I have enough time, we'll try out Ulbrich and just see what he's worth, or see what he's about. But I'm really worried that this isn't going to be enough. He's trying. Okay, he's trembling with anger, so screw you, buddy. Break. Moonlight Wall. Yeah, baby! Yeah!
I destroyed my evil pimp.
That's a word I never thought I'd use on a stream. Evil pimp. And for the record, sorry about the lag on the stream, guys. Unfortunately, my rig is just... This is kind of a test of the rig more than anything else. And it looks like I still need some solid work for that. Well, it is a demo boss, so pretty tough for a first boss. Yeah, but it's a demo.
Primrose.
You always were different from the rest.
The fire in your eyes, it burned brighter than any others. I have seen many a girl in my years, but none quite like you. You fascinate me from the start.
Come, Primrose. Should you dance? One last dance with me.
Oh, please. Please, just stamp on his head. Just stamp on his head. I'm not saying that you have to destroy it, but yeah. Yep, that's what I thought. Did she kill him? Yeah, something actually. I mean, it should be hard. She's a freaking exotic dancer taking out a guy with 4 guards. Just die already, Elginish, yeah. Oh, jeez, he's Shatnering it up. Oh, jeez.
Dancer yourself in the end.
Guess you won't be needing this anymore. High heel through the eye socket, exactly. The village of Still Snow. I'll need to pack some warmer clothes. Yeah, you will! And with that, Master, I do believe my debt is paid. Alright, she got the last word in the end. I'll give her that. That was awesome. Yusufa. We are free at last, my friend. And so Primrose sets out from the shifting sands to a land of swirling snow in her quest for vengeance against the 3 foul crows. Where will this dance lead her? None can say. Thank you for playing. We hope you enjoyed the demo. This was but the opening chapter of Primrose's tale. What wonders and dangers await her in this vast world of adventure? You can join 8 heroes on their journeys in the full version of Octopath Traveler. So, basically giving us, oh, crap. I skipped something and now I wish I hadn't. Oh, so this basically kind of ends things, I think.
How goes it?
Oh, my traveler, east here lies the Highlands. So I think that's actually supposed to be the end of her demo. So let's see if we can actually. There we go. So return to the title. So that's Primrose's story. She blew her only chance to get close to the crow. Yeah, exactly. So I'll go ahead and read some questions really quick before we try out Ulbrich. I don't think his quest is going to be that long. But as you can see, it's a demo, so it's not necessarily all that long. I will say this. I am very optimistic about the game now that I've played this, even on the character that I didn't necessarily want to play. But, I mean, already look at the sprites here. These all look like they'll be interesting paths to take. So what was you guys' take? I know that Robin isn't necessarily liking it, but we have Forlorn Hope in here. What is your take on Octopath Traveler for Switch? I'm just waiting a second for the chat to catch up and see what you guys think, and then we'll start up Old Brick. Already, I think this game has a ton of potential. It's definitely going to be an awesome 2D RPG to be able to play on the Switch. Wow, I can relive nostalgia again and play something on a Nintendo console. Yes, this is definitely one that I would think would be right up your alley, Shadow Blazer. Especially if you had just barely gotten the Switch right off the bat. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and let the chat catch up, and maybe like in a couple more minutes I can start up over it. Just see what you guys think. Now, I'm a little concerned about how the lag was handling in the stream. I may need to get some more upgrades before this is a more consistent thing. You really like the style, blend of 2D sprites and 3D backgrounds. Yeah, I love it too. To be frank, I have very high standards for games. Robin, that can mean a lot of things. Because I also have very high standards for games, and I would put this highly over any shooter that's out there. So, I mean, high standards doesn't necessarily tell me a whole lot. It's not my cup of tea, but that's why I watch people play games, so I know what not to get. Okay, alright, I can understand that. I have a feeling that Robin, your kind of thing is shooters, and I'm not necessarily saying that's a bad thing. I'm not a shooter guy. I don't necessarily enjoy them. I get headaches when playing them. I will be honest, like, because you brought up I'm guessing 2016 Doom and 2016 Quake. Doom is one that I have a love-hate relationship because I gave it a high rating when I reviewed it, but I don't own it, and I have no intention of owning it. Again, it depressed the living hell out of me, and so at that point, it just wasn't worth it. Yeah, and again, that's kind of your deal, but you're talking to a guy that, like, Quake isn't his thing, and Halo isn't his thing, and I'm more interested in RPGs, especially, like, classic RPGs. I've always loved, like, classic, I've always liked classic 2D RPGs, like Square Enix, and now I'm actually trying out some new ones, like Persona, and, the Tales series. You'll watch Arns, okay. So you like that, too. I find that funny. If Brinton were here, I think he would have some words for you. Different characters intrigue me too. Do they all have different abilities and separate stories? Yes, we did confirm this. So Primrose had a dance ability, and Ulbrich, I believe, can challenge people to duels. So that's going to be a thing to go through. Did I ever play Tyranny? No, I did not. Let's actually go ahead and start the story as Ulbrich, and I'll just catch up to the chat as we go along. Oh, we're starting on a war. 8 years ago.
Help! Is he man or beast?
I don't know. He's but one.
He fights like a score.
Is that supposed to be me?
Mercy. That's the unbending blade of Hornburg. Ulbrich Eisenberg.
Oh, okay, I've got a title. I like that.
You know my name. And so to business. Who died first?
It's you who be dying. Look about you. You have the numbers.
Enemy reinforcements on the left flank.
Not really. The mic is kind of... The mic is maxed. I've turned down the game a little bit more, but then I'm worried you guys won't be able to hear it. Good to see a JRPG with a proper giant sword representing. Alright.
Matters not. We're done. Sound the retreat. Withdraw rallying point.
Does that mean in like 3 games, or more like 6 games, he'll get a female counterpart?
Ulbrich, I feared we would be too late.
Nothing I couldn't handle. Can you hold this position?
You make for His Majesty's, sir?
Just so. Our foe attacked from both flanks. No orders from the crown.
Maybe this will help if I can get it a little bit closer to my mouth. Then at that point, you won't have to worry about it. Shut up, later. Didn't know this game has voice acting. Yes, it does, but in some scenes, it actually just has generic lines.
His Majesty, well beloved, sir.
Sir Errol, I know this.
There is no stronger knight in the realm than yourself, of course.
Okay.
Sir Erhard to decide. Surely His Majesty in no danger.
Actually, this might help just a little bit. Let me just get it a little bit closer. I'm worried that I might tip the mic stand, but...
Perhaps not. You must be certain. I would know how the battle unfolds. Besides, word from the king always lifts the men's spirits.
As you wish, sir. We will hold this battle.
May the gods guide your blade.
And yours, Sir Ulrich.
Okay, so yeah, typical warrior. I'm okay with this.
Heavens have mercy.
Well, no more music. That ought to help with the audio a little bit. There, Alex.
His Majesty's own guard, slain to the last man. Who done such a thing? Erhard. Where is Erhard?
Sir Erhard did it, not the butler. Yeah, exactly.
It was
My liege. What is the meaning of this?
I will say this to the voice acting. A, they need to turn it up a little bit, and B, they really do need to... They need to do a couple of rereads, because a lot of lines are coming off kind of hammy, kind of Shatner-ish.
What have you done?
not eyes. The king is dead by my hand.
Yes, he is. We figured this out, Blondie Locks.
What treachery is this?
No, call it treachery.
Friend, a brother.
See what I mean? Like, there's a lot of lines that they need to up it or they need to reread it, kind of thing. Yeah, they need an editor, or at least maybe a team of editors at this point. I don't know. If they have one, then I don't think he's doing a very good job. Yes, I think that is Crispin Freeman.
Brothers indeed. How many times did we cross swords this in the practice yards? And how many times have I told you? I see your every move, your every strike before it falls.
As I see yours.
Ah, but you've known everything. I saved one trick for the day I knew would come.
Okay, either this guy is heavily inspired by Sean Bean or it's Sean Bean. Like, a lot of this dialogue sounds like it's Boromir or, oh, I can't ever remember his name in Game of Thrones. But, yeah, it's sounding a lot like that. So either the actor was very inspired by Sean Bean or this is Sean Bean. It's just a scratch, yeah, exactly. Ooh, do I get combat with this guy? Nope. Looks like it didn't end well for our buddy Ulbrich.
The same dream.
Oh, this kind of has the same start as she did.
Ah, Philip. What is it?
Gribbons! Oh, it was me, sir!
Oh my gosh! Oh, I'm just so happy we have a squire that says like this, we do.
knight must always be
Oh
on
my
his guard,
gosh.
even when he rests.
Of course.
But then, I am no knight.
Swordsman, that is.
If
Okay.
you say so, sir. But there's lots of men what carry swords that can do the half of what you do.
Oh, this kid is my favorite now. So Philip is my favorite.
Oh, I almost forgot, sir. The headman's looking for him.
One does not simply imitate Sean Bean. Damn right.
Says he would. He didn't say about what.
Tell him I'm on my way.
Sir, I'll go on ahead and let him know. He'll be in the square. You know the one.
I'm sure I do. It's a demo, so there's not a whole lot of rocket science or a whole lot of maps in this
How
game.
many years has it been since Horn fell? My liege must... My land in ruin. I wandered aimlessly. After a time, I came to this village. Here, I earn my keep as a hired sword, hiding behind another man's name.
Ah, crap. He is a mercenary. They're etching some Cloud Strife all over this guy. There aren't many men who can carry swords as big as what you do. Squall. Anthony, Squall.
Defending the villagers from bandit raids, teaching young men how to handle a blade. Not a glamorous life, but it puts food on my plate. A man who knows only the battlefield, worthy as much as the blade at my side, and the arm that swings it. When that blade fails to save my sworn liege, what does that make me? For years, I've asked myself that question. No answer still. At least, not one I like.
Wow, okay. The cloud overtones are getting worse on this character.
One thing I do know is that this village a debt. A debt I intend to pay. But that's enough brooding for one thing. The headman's waiting.
Yeah, the cloud overtones are strong with this one. Here we go.
Berg, sir. Ho there.
It's on patrol, sir. Nothing to report.
I see.
Good to hear it. Two of you today. Usually only one man does the rounds.
Yes.
Aye, sir. Headman thought it best. There's brigands in the hills of late. Poor merchant gutted for his coin purse yesterday. What was a grisly sight, sir.
Indeed.
They're dangerous time. These are dangerous times. One can never be too careful. I hear the headman is looking for me.
Just so.
Yeah, he mentioned that, sir. He should still be over in the square. Now, if you'll excuse us, sir, morning patrol, resume rounds. So kind of a citizen militia. Citizen, or a town army kind of thing. Okay, now we kind of get a little bit more of a scope of how the 2D, 3D work in this game. And again, this just again feels like such a logical step that should have happened between 2D RPGs and 3D RPGs. And now we have to go through this the way we are, where 3D RPGs just kind of dominate, and 3D is where it could have been. Or 3D is where it is right now, and 2D is, or 2.5D is having its own resurgence right now. I guess I can go up here. And...
Indeed.
Oh, there's nothing for me this way, because it's clouded. Fog of War. Hello, Stardew Valley. Yeah, I was actually going to say that. It does have a little bit of that vibe, too.
Well met.
No, that's a villager. Headman? Headman? There we go. Oh, Berg, there you are. Good morning to you, sir.
I see.
Morning to you both. Philip said you wanted to speak to me. Yes, I'll get straight to the point. We've had reports of bandits in the hills.
I see.
See, you've doubled the patrols.
Why, yes.
Yes, I was also hoping to ask for your aid. With bandits lurking, the villagers dare not venture into the hills. We cannot check the traps nor collect firewood. May not leave this town, slave. Yes. It's quite the predicament, to say the least. Leave it to me. Where can I find these thieves? As for the precise location of their den, I fear I cannot say. I sent some of the men out searching, but in the meantime, could you put the militia through their drills? Our men are keen, but they don't know a pommel from a pike, if you get my meaning.
I wish.
Consider it done. Ah, sir, 'twould not be a burden. Might my Philip join in the training? Oh, you're Philip's mother. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot to see that in the text. If he is willing, so am I.
Aye, he's more than willing, sir. I assure you, been pestering me for weeks to ask you who he is.
I should not do that. That's a brave lad. The boy has pluck and ambition. He could find a worse man to look up to than Berg here. Ever since my husband died in the war, you know. Oh, I thought it was the headman's wife. No, it's just Philip's mother. It's just the boy's getting to that age when he needs a father. Oh no, I did not mean to say. Your boy is already a credit to the village. It would be my honor to train him. Yay! Kind and virtuous. You are too kind, sir. It's settled then. Train the lad well and see that he does his mother proud.
As you wish.
I don't want to do this, but I think if Yusuf had died for Primrose, I think this is going to happen for Philip. Each of your 8 heroes, so yeah, approach a villager and press the Y button and you can challenge townspeople to a duel. So the other hero dancer, Primrose, can allure townspeople and lead them to various locations. We actually did see this in the previous one, so you guys can rewind. But let's go talk to Philip. Everyone's starting to look like real knights, and that's heaven's truth. I'm going to be strong like that too someday. Then I can protect Mother and everyone. Challenge him to a duel. Challenge? Yeah, no. I have a feeling we're going to have to try this out. So, challenge?
Indeed.
It's always an honor to train with a warrior of your skill, sir. Challenge this person
On
to
your
a duel.
guard.
A battle, fair and square. 2 arms! So this was supposed to get us into the battle system.
With honor.
So we already know how the battle system works. Boom! Yeah, boost mode. Actually, abilities really quick. So level slash, attack all foes with a sword. Abide, increase the potency of your physical attacks with return. Spearhead, attack a single foe with a polearm, then gain first strike on the next turn. And flurry, unleash a powerful sword attack on a single foe. Okay, cool. So we're gonna just keep things a-going. Thankfully, we don't need to worry too much. Oh, no.
Boom! I grow strong.
No, you won't, Philip. You'll be stone dead in a moment. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I think is gonna happen. I think Philip is not long for this demo. It's no good, sir. We're no match for the likes of you. You are too hesitant. It is important to protect yourself. This is true. But you will never win a fight if you lack the courage to strike. If you say so, sir. Whee! Okay, I guess we gotta challenge this one too, so... Always ready to spar, sir.
On your guard.
A battle, fair and square. 2 arms! The dude abides, yes.
Back.
Okay, we'll strike him so that we can get a break. Bam, bam! This guy doesn't stand a chance because all I gotta do is just spam what I know would work. Maybe I did the harder one right off the bat and this was like the easy mode. Kind of makes sense that they would hand like a basic warrior class to you as an easy. Got me again. You attack with boldness, but you leave yourself open. And to so a simple counter blow quickly strikes you down. You must remember, balance in all things.
I see.
Balance, right. I'll try to remember that, sir. That said, if you fought side by side, you might complement each other well.
Indeed.
I was just thinking that myself, sir.
Just
Better than the sum of our parts, eh, sir? What do you say, friend? Fight side by side? Two heads are better than one. They are, they are. Okay, so... Something
What's this?
Something the matter, sir? What? No, sorry. It's a fine idea. Train together, and you will be capable soldiers one day.
Yes.
Sir,
I thank you.
two of us will go on patrol then, by your leave.
I see.
Yes, good if you would. Sir, me next, please! You aren't even half the height of my sword.
No.
You are not ready yet. You need to work on your form. Hey! Aww. Do the drills as I showed you, and you'll be sparring soon enough. You have talent, lad. I do!
I see.
Not many boys your age take to the sword so quickly, and I've trained my share.
Heavens! Thank you, sir!
My father, he's, you know, gone, sir. Died in the war. So I've heard. Mother's looked after me ever since. All on her own, sir. Yes, she has. But soon I'll be a grown man, and it'll be my turn to take care of her, it will. She is a lucky woman to have a son so brave.
Hey, thanks!
So you see why I've got to be getting stronger then, sir? I have to protect Mother and everyone in the village. After all she's done for me, I owe her that much.
He is so dead. He is dead meat in this demo. Holy crap, they're hammering it. He is definitely the Yusufa of this part. I too once had someone to protect.
Sir?
It's nothing, lad. Just old memories. Keep at your training, and you'll be a strong man before long.
You got it!
I will, sir.
Oh man, they are hammering it tonight. They are hammering it. Mayhap I should make a round of the village. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that. Oh. Ah! Brigands, we're under attack! Berg, sir! Brigands from the mountains! I'm sure. Doomed hometown, yeah, exactly. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I just thought the kid was gonna die. Yeah, this entire hometown is doomed, given the premise that they've already done. Oh, crap, I should have saved. Ah, these dirty peasants don't know their place. We outnumber them. Surround them! Stick a plate in their backs before the boss finds out swineherd slowed us down.
Ah,
Do your worst, you brutes.
that's right.
You'll not be getting past us. Damn it all, these swineherds know how to fight. Sir!
I swear on my blade.
Good work, men. You did well to hold them off. But I'll take over from here.
And who the hell's you supposed to be? He's a bleeding fool if he thinks that you take us all on.
You don't understand. I have a sword that overcompensates for things.
So you got a fancy blade, eh? I know your sword edge knight. I've cut down my share of your betters.
Hell?
I'm telling you, this one's trouble.
Indeed. You both have the right of it. I am but a common hedge knight with no name to speak of.
Have at you.
But you've come looking for trouble. You've found it.
Stow it, or I'll cut off your tongue. Enough prattle. Let's skewer him.
Alright, battle time.
Good day.
Man, the sprites are awesome. Okay, so I have a feeling that physical is going to be the way to go for this. Okay, let's do this. Boom. Okay, so we broke all, or at least two of them. Ow. He's got a lot of health, so I don't think we're going to have too much to worry about, but attack, or no, abilities. I want to do a flurry on one of the stunned ones. 534, there's his big one. 7 samurai, exactly. Okay, so level slash, let's go ahead and do this again. Boom! Both are broke. And now I get the next turn. Flurry! Okay, that guy is harder. Level slash. Oh. Okay, we killed him at the very least, so we don't have to worry about him later. Flurry! The art for battle opponents is way better than the art for heroes. Yeah, I'm starting to see that too. I think that's just Square Enix sticking to their traditional roots. You can't hit old blade, eh? This ain't the end of it. When the boss hears about this, you're a dead man, yeah? We'll see about that then, won't we? Help, my boy!
Hey, come on!
Let me go, you ugly! Called it! Oh, Berg, sir! They took him from me! My poor Philip, he was trying to protect me, but those animals... Damn it all.
I am sorry.
Forgive me, sir. There were so many of them, and... Doesn't matter now. We have to save the lad. We know where they are now. Holed up in a cave deep in the mountains.
Indeed.
Then let's go. Gods only know what they'll do to him. Wait.
What?
But sir, we have to do something. They might kill the boy.
No.
If you leave now, who will protect the women and children when the thieves return? No, you would be playing right into their hands.
But...
God's mercy. Is there nothing we could do, sir?
I see.
I'll go after the boy.
What?
Alone? But sir, even you! You stay and guard the village, at least until you're sure they are not coming back. Chief? You are the boys, our only hope. Can you do this, Berg?
As you wish.
Consider it done. Please, sir, bring it back safe.
I swear on my blade.
You have my word, and I swear on my blade. Does the boss have a wine glass? You might have. I thought it was a dagger. So saving your progress, yeah, so this is going to be like a little mini dungeon.
Well met.
There we go. Let's go ahead and save it, and... Unfortunately, we only have like 15 minutes to get through the rest of this, and I have a feeling that it's a little bit longer than that. So I think this is probably the time to go ahead and call it. I will say right off the bat, it is amazing. I really do like this game. And it is a demo, so there's not a whole lot left to show. So... Well, I have good news and I have bad news. I think we had some fun tonight, but I can already kind of see that it was lagging up pretty bad. I wonder if I need to get some improvements first before we worry about doing a stream, because already I'm kind of worried with modern-day console games if we're going to have issues with it. I will do my homework on the matter. Maybe we can do this through... I don't know. There's got to be at least some kind of a solution, but I do want to actually try and do this consistently, especially since me and the Shadow Blazer have promised that we will be doing kind of a end-of-the-month Q&A where we do play a game together, and I don't want this necessarily to be, or the lag to be a problem for it. But yeah, final thoughts or final questions before we go ahead and end the stream, because we'll probably just end in the next 5-10 minutes. Or, hey, I mean, if you guys want to give me any thoughts on how to improve the lag, I would be more than happy to hear it. Because I think right now, let me double check. I think right now we're still running off of Optimum streaming on YouTube. I'm worried that we're not, but yeah, we're running on normal latency. Okay, yeah, that's probably a little bit of an issue. We'll need to figure that crap out. Overall, I'm actually really excited for this, though. Looks awesome. Holy moly, I'm having kind of an overload of... And I also feel kind of bad for Robin. Like, Robin, you were awesome, and... You muscled it through, and we appreciate that, but it doesn't sound to me like this is a game you're going to be picking up later on, so I don't know what to tell you. Gotta let the chat catch up here. Yeah, might as well cut the game. We're actually gonna... Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. We'll just get on the Switch menu so that you guys can hear me a little bit better. Yeah, if you guys want to give feedback on like how to improve it, I would be more than happy to take in that feedback. Oh boy, I'm actually very hot because I've been sitting in a hot office for a while. Probably gonna have to open up the window at the end of this. There we go. Overall, I'm actually very excited. I can't wait for this game to debut. I'll be honest on that one. I know some of us weren't having the most fun with it, but I think it was awesome. And even now, like even on the main menu, I'm seeing that it's lagging a little bit too. Criminelli. Wish I had an answer for that. Oh, well. But yeah, we're just barely wrapping up. So we were playing Octopath Traveler, at least the demo version. I believe it's still got a 2018 release date, so I don't know if we're going to hear about it anytime soon. I'm kind of hoping that it gets brought up at the Square Enix announcement event that we're going to get, I think either January or February for Tomb Raider. Hello, RPG Arapraxis. I have no idea how if I'm saying your name right. Hello. You're kind of coming in at the end, but welcome nonetheless. We will definitely need to figure this stuff out. It's one of those things that's just frustrating. I would love to stream, but streaming is a difficult prospect since I don't run on a modern-day PC. I'm usually building my own. There we go. I will admit, I want to hear about Octopath Traveler. I want to hear about the rumors that went around during the holidays that Bravely Default and Bravely Second might be making their way. RPG Sigma Arapraxis? No, that's not right. Arapraxis. I'm hoping that we hear about Octopath Traveler, Bravely Default, Bravely Second, Kingdom Hearts 3 would be awesome to hear about. The new Tomb Raider. Obviously, we will get its title and where it's actually going to be going. I have a feeling they'll also have stuff for the Tomb Raider movie that's coming out in February. So there you go. Thanks so much, by the way, to everybody who stuck around for the stream. I know that some people weren't happy about the game that we took on, and some people kind of bounced in when they could. I was hoping to run this a little earlier, and it didn't work out. Unfortunately, being a parent has kind of that downside. But that's the way it went. And I think it actually was beneficial to have the stream, because I really wanted to be able to do a stream on the couch so that I could sit back with you guys. RPG Parapraxis, because Sigma kind of looks like B. Okay, gotcha. Well, welcome nonetheless, even though I murdered your name. Oh. I will also admit I'm kind of getting ready to get rid of this couch because it's nice and comfy, but we actually need to replace it either this week or next. Sigma looked more olden, but Sigma's in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Okay, that was a reach even for me. As you guys can see, like, my Switch library is vast. This is the one that I'm not happy about admitting, but I now have bought this game 4 times, because I bought it for my family too. So I bought the PC version of Stardew Valley. I've bought the Xbox One version when it came out, and then I also bought the Switch version, and also bought a copy of the Switch version for my brother's family, just so his girls could try it out, because I think they would love Stardew Valley. So much more stuff on here too. Jiminy Christmas. And that's not even all the software that I have on this damn thing. Okay, well, last call for messages before I call it tonight, because I'm getting kind of tired and I've got an early day ahead of me. Boom, 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 boom. But nonetheless, thanks everybody for coming out for this kind of experimental stream to see if we can maybe make it work. I don't know. It may be the way that I'm streaming it could be the problem. It also could be because I'm looking at the resources that are going through it, and my CPU and my GPU are fine. So it must just be my internet. I tried Stardew Valley on Steam, played it for 40 minutes, then got bored and got a refund. Yeah, I'm still finding enjoyment out of it. I don't know why I'm finding enjoyment out of it, but I am. I've never played a Harvest Moon game, but playing Stardew Valley actually kind of got me interested in playing Harvest Moon. Yeah, that's weird. I'm looking at my PC right now, and there's like the resources aren't that bad. It's got to be internet. Maybe what we'll have to do is we'll have to see how many devices right now are using the internet, and maybe that's causing my lag. Just a tad. Okay, final minute, and then we're going to go ahead and call it tonight. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and trying out Octopath Traveler with me. That was awesome. Is Drak Let's Play Live coming back permanently? Yes and no. I'm not necessarily going to be like a regular streamer. That's not really ever been my intent. But I have no problem with at least doing like a once a month, or maybe like on a special week, like once a week, trying to do it. I'm surprised you don't have more views because you have such a wealthy or pro setup. I thought you would be a YouTuber. Well, I don't know what to tell you, our Praxis. We're all trying. But yeah, this is going to be kind of a once a month thing, at least for the moment, and then all of my other content is up and about, and you guys can check that out. If you're brand spanking new to my channel, go check out my content. I've done Final Fantasy, I do Let's Plays, I do reviews, tries of newer games, all that stuff. And in fact, just before the stream hit, I actually just barely put up my latest review, because I'm trying to get all the reviews out before Best and Worst Games of 2017. And you guys can finally see my thoughts on Star Wars Battlefront 2. All right, and that's going to go ahead and do it. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you guys next time.